Hey guys, whatthebollocks here. First guitar lesson, woohoo. I haven't gotten requests to do this song, but doesn't matter because I've had a lot of free time and I've just heard people commenting on my, one person has commented on my video saying, oh, I have a guitar pro tab for this, it's weird, it says it's supposed to be played on acoustic guitar, but whenever James plays it live, it's on electric, but this is what it is. This is, nothing else matters, standard tune, EAD, GBE. This is how the intro starts. And if you can't see my picking hand, this is what it actually is. Open E, open G, open B, open E, back, open B, open G. That whole sequence is played 3 times. And after you do that, you fret the 7th fret, high E string, and twice, B, G. Then you go back and pull off on the high E 7th to open, B, G. Then you low E, and then you fret the 7th fret, high E string, and pluck the open B at the same time. Move that up to the 8th. Then you hammer on 7th to 8th, pull off to 7th again, slide to 5th, pick 7, pull off to 5, and pull off to open. So it's altogether it sounds like. And immediately after that, you go to this position, I guess you could say. 5th fret G string, 5th fret B string, and you open, that's an open A, fretted 5th fret G string, B string. You pull off from the 2nd fret on the high E string to an open note, and then you play the 5th and the both 2/5 again. So this is what it sounds like. Then you play that again. Open A, G string 5th fret, B string 5th fret, open E, high E. Then you pluck at the same time. The open A, 5th fret G, 5th fret B. Fret on the A string, the 2nd fret, up to the 3rd fret. Then you kind of pick these 3 quickly with your thumb, index, and middle. 3rd fret A string, 5th fret B and G. So you got, move your first finger, index finger up to the 3rd fret, high E. Pull off to open, 5th fret B, 5th fret G. Back to that. Again, but slide up to the 5th fret, and then play that sequence that, well, you'll see. Play that, and then hammer on and pull off the 5th fret high E string. Pull off 7th fret on B string to open, then hammer on 5th fret B string. And then open low E. Harmonics on those first 3 strings, then open B and G. So this is what that sounds like altogether. That's how you play it, but I don't know what's going on with my amp over there. Anyway, after you do that, I switch to a pick. I just hold the pick in my mouth while I play that intro. But you switch to a pick, and you hold like a power chord thing like this on the 7th fret. 7th fret A, ninth fret D, ninth fret G, but you bar down your index finger across the whole 7th fret from A string down, and put your middle finger on the 8th fret B string, and you go open E like that, and you simultaneously pick those 2 high strings. So it's then you move that chord, like power chord progression, I guess you could say, or whatever, down to the 5th fret on the A string, and you go. And then how I do it is I like bar my pinky down over the 7th fret G and 7th fret B, and hit those simultaneously. So move that down again, and then play that 4 or 5 times. Just listen to the song, and the 4th time or 5th time around, you go. Then here's 2 new chords: 3rd fret low E, 5th fret D, 4th fret G string, and you bar your index finger down across all the strings. Don't really worry about the high E because you don't play that string, but this is what you do. You go low E, 5th fret D, and you pick the 4th fret G string, 3rd fret B string again. So move it down to move to a 2nd fret A string power chord. So 2nd fret A string, 4th fret D string. Well, open G, 4th fret B string. But it doesn't really matter if you mute the G string, you know. But you're gonna go. So what that is this. Pardon the mistakes, but you get it. And then you go open G, open B, 3rd fret high E, open G, and then you just kind of like glide your pick down those top 3 strings. So it'll sound like this. And what I did was, like James Hetfield in the studio album picks like certain strings and certain formations, but that's just really complicated. I didn't play it in my cover. You'll probably notice that if you watch it, and it still sounds great. So what you do is you just strum the D, go to a C add 9, 3-2-0 on the low E. And that's when he starts to sing, when you start the first section, I guess, of the part. Like I said, I'm not going to show you the picking in this tutorial because it's just going to be really hard and time consuming, and I'm trying to keep my videos short, even though this video is probably really long by now. But after every 3 times of this, after you do that 3 times, you're going to play that again like this. But what you're going to do is you're going to go 3, 2, slide your index finger back up to the 3, do that chord again, that chord I showed you earlier, back to that other chord I showed you earlier. Sorry, my hand just freaked out. Like that, and then that's the first part of this tutorial, and you play that about 4 times. So see you guys later.